One, Nikki two times, coming at you again with another Sunday Funday. We're on episode number 60. We got my alternate ego, Nikki two times gaming in the house. We've got my good friend Daniel Cryfall here. What's going on, Daniel? Missed you last week. Glad you could be on tonight. Work, real life always comes first, my friend. Glad to have you here. I kind of like this AI music. Not so bad tonight. Got my son NWE stopping by to say hello. What's going on, Nick? Go check out his channel. Lots of good shorts. Making predictions on wrestling. He's giving his thoughts on the world of professional wrestling. Go check that channel out. We got Sean in here. What's going on, Sean? And Tex Carnage. Been a little bit, Tex. Good to have you here. I know as we get into football season, you and I are going to have a lot of fun going back and forth with one another, talking mad shit to each other. I can't wait. I'm excited for football season to get started. I'll certainly talk about that a little bit later on in the night. But guys, thanks for being here. As always, I gotta write stuff down. I'm old. I can't remember who stopped on by, but I got you covered. Yeah, game one, where we're raising the banner there, Tex, to show you Cowboys what a true champion looks like. And we got my man, Panther Breaks in the house. Panther sent me another care package. I can't wait to open it. We're going to do that tonight, live on the stream. It's going to be exciting. Stick around for that. We'll do that in just a short while. We got Titus in the house. God is great. Love having you here there, Titus. We got Tommy Benson, my new friend, who was in the chat on Spine Ticks Live last night. Tommy, welcome in. A fellow Philadelphian. Tommy, we're in a City Connect tonight, pal. Glad for you to stop on in. We're going to have a good time tonight. You don't know what it's about. Sometimes I rip cards. Sometimes I open packages. I definitely go over what's going on in the world of sports. Sit back. It's a great 2 hours. Strap that seatbelt on. It's going to be a fast and bumpy ride. I got to stay hydrated. You know what time it is. You got to open up the bottle of Prime. Get that palate wet. Get things going. $15 strong. Make sure you're hitting that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Tommy, thanks for subbing up last night. Thanks for being here today. And we got my man. Gotta say it loud and proud. My Texas barbecue. Yo, Dean. You know how much I hate you Cowboy fans, but I love my man Dean. I love Tex Carnage. I'm glad you guys are here tonight. Get ready to have some fun. All right, let's cut that down more to a whisper in the background. I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to open up this nice care package from my man Panther Breaks. Yeah, Tommy, I grew up in media. I went to Pencrest High School. I'm I'm familiar enough with Upper Darby. We played them in football. Very familiar with 69th Street Terminal. Oh gosh! All right, I opened this all wrong. There's one. It said Nikki 2 times. Hope you enjoy. No matter what it is, I know I'll enjoy their Panther, especially when it comes from you, my friend. Yeah, now I'm out in Bucks County there, Tommy. I've been living out this way for the past 15 years. Grew up in media, lived in Aston for a while. Bear with me. I tried my best as a solo streamer. I try to keep up with the chat, so and I'm gonna make sure I'm writing stuff down because I also want to shout you out at the end of the night as well. Brad says his heart is cold. Why is your heart cold? A Spirit says, yeah, buddy. Yeah, always be a Delco boy. That's for sure. I don't know if I quite have the Delco accent that gets described, but definitely, yeah. It you could probably hear it a little bit in there. Bridget LePage says hi. What's going on there, Bridget? If you're into sports, Bridget, we're certainly going to talk about that tonight. Silas Snot. Not. All right. Tommy, you're going to be in for a treat on this one. Always good when I get a mail day from Panther Breaks because I know it's going to be pretty much, if not all, Eagles cards. So let's see what my friend Panther sent me this time around. And I feel bad, Panther. I wish I had, I opened up more football to kind of make it even. But, I'll certainly hook you up when I have cool shit. Chase Cooks is saying $5 billion. Milk Crotch 69. What's going on, Milk Crotch? He's saying feed the chicks Coke and Molly. Yeah, and then you snort it off their ass. I'm assuming you're the same Milk Crotch 69 that was here last week. So welcome back in. We got my man SCA in the house. We got BC Sports Cards. My man Bart. What's going on, BC? You guys are coming in here fast and furious tonight. I haven't even gotten started on anything because I'm just enjoying watching the chat. Scrolling good. But I'm going to flip this camera around. We're going to check out these awesome cards from Panther Breaks. And just to show you how often I am in this room cleaning up, I still have the beautiful ladies from the UFC from last week's mail day from Cloudsy 420. These being the top cards: Valentina Shevchenko, Rose Namajunas, Thug Rose. We got OF specialist Paige Van Zant and former champion Holly Holm. Let's see what awesome Eagles cards my man Panther sent me. Make sure you're going and following Panther Breaks. He opens up a lot of football, a lot of cool shit on his channel. We're starting off with Phoenix product. We got A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith, Saquon Barkley. Oh, I love this one. Rated rookie, Cooper DeJean. I'm pretty sure I do not have this card, so thank you. We got Carson Strong, Will Shipley, Jeremiah Trotter Jr., who should indeed get more time playing this year. Oh, wow. Okay. For me, I'm going to put this up on the stage. I love a good clear acetate card. We got that in the Donruss clear product of Cooper DeJean. Love it there, Panther. Johnny Wilson on the 2-minute drill Zenith. We got Zamir White. That's right. If you don't know, Raiders are my second favorite team. Can't wait. Eventually, I'm going to go check out a game in Vegas. So I like that. Will Shipley on the bronze Phoenix. Wow. Okay, we're going to put that on the stage as well. Your cracked ice Saquon. And I know a lot of people are coming in chat. Let me get through this stack, and then I will certainly acknowledge you. We got Donovan McNabb out of 299 out of this score product. I guess they call it like the Astral or something like that. And a Johnny Wilson on your green laser out of Optic. Good, incredible first stack. Let me make sure I got the rest of you. Don't ever want to leave anybody hanging in the chat.
Dental's implant dentures are custom and natural looking.
Can we like get off the?
You can get 25% off implant.
Sorry, get off that advertisement. Let me get back here for just a moment, guys. So we got my man O-Rod with the trophies dropping through. O-Rod, good to see you. We got Jim NFL in the house. And do we got any new friends that don't have wrenches? Nope, not seeing anything else worth talking about across the top. Daniel, you are right. Rest in peace to Ozzy and Hulk Hogan. I'll probably talk about that a little bit. I didn't put that in my stuff to do, but we'll certainly get there. We also have my man Sith Lordly from Spine Ticks in the house. What's going on, Sith? If you didn't see it in the chat, our man Tommy Benson, you directed him here from last night, and Tommy is here to hang out with us, Sith. So, thanks for that. Every Saturday night, you can find Sith hosting Spine Ticks live with myself, Purchase Corner, Uncanny Swag, and Dan Della Torre. That's every Saturday night, Spine Ticks live, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific time. We're over there. We talk, show sports cards, comics, pets, a little bit of financial stuff. We do it all. We show collections of everything. We just have a good time. A bunch of bros hanging out over there. Not too dissimilar to what we do here on Sunday night, but Sunday night is just me on the stream and you wonderful people hanging out in the chat, getting that awesome Sunday vibe going. Cole Ellis, if you come back and continue to have a good time with us, you will certainly get a wrench. All the people here with the blue wrench have been following this channel, coming to live streams or watching other videos. whether it be for a couple months or some of these guys have been with me for years. Jeep Life can't poop. I'm sorry to hear that, Jeep Life. Philly First says Hulkamania. Absolutely there, Philly First. Now, I only have one shout out, regular shout out for the week. Actually, I'll get two. So, any of you guys coming in now that were over on Pigskin Pressbox live stream, they might still be going on. I don't know. But thanks for coming over here. My one for the week is Mr. One Pack, sitting at 99 subs. You know, after the show, I will certainly put his account in the link for you to go sub him up. He's sitting at 99 subs. I also want to give that special thank you to all my all-star channel members. That's Jazambi, Brittany, Small Town Rips, and Two Balls Are Better Than One. I will never, ever ask any of you to become a member, but I will, if you do, will make sure that you're properly thanked, and that's all I'll say about that. All right, let's open up the second pack. All right, second pack of cards. Cool. I definitely needed more, some more Jahan Dotson into my collection. I hope he gets a little bit more playing time. I like Jahan Dotson. So I got Jahan base select. There's another Jahan. Saquon on the totally certified. I have not ended up opening any of this product as of yet. I was passing on it for a while, but maybe I'll end up opening up some. I like this card. Thank you, Panther. Johnny Wilson on the optic. Carson Strong on the Enfuego. Quinyon Mitchell. Johnny Wilson. Oh, I always love seeing this card at the Gridiron Kings. The canvas material. Love that. Oh, yes. I don't think I have this card, Panther. I've seen people rip it, and I keep wanting to ask for it. I love it. That's a cool-looking card. We'll put that on display as well. We got I can't read that. I'm blind. Alexander Mattson from the Raiders. Rookie Rising, Johnny Wilson. A.J. Brown on the select. I'm assuming this is like draft picks. Yeah, select draft picks. Very cool card. Quinyon Mitchell on your pink prism. And to finish it off with an A.J. Brown out of Phoenix NFL logos. That's cool. I like that. Oh, this is a numbered card. What am I looking at here? 26 out of 150. Man, I don't know what. We'll take the McDav down. Yeah, so we're looking at those on stage. Hell of a mail day. I couldn't be more happy. I really appreciate it, Panther. Thanks for all the love. Thanks for all the support. Let me make sure I didn't miss too much from you guys. Cole Ellis did sub up. Thank you, Cole. Hang out. Have fun with us. You keep on coming back. I'll certainly give you a blue wrench. What the hell does that stuff? Stuck in a dryer once a... sorry, I don't do those kinds of things. They're stuck. But I did acknowledge you. I hope that's at least somewhat worthy of something. All right, Dino, if you're still here, I'm just now seeing that you got to go. You take care, my friend. Love you. Have a wonderful night. If I didn't, I'm pretty sure I did, but if I didn't, SCA, thanks for being here. Moon over Miami is in the house. I don't know if Moon's at work tonight, but I hope we can make your night a little bit easier and better and more comfortable, Moon, by hanging out with us for a little while. Then we got my man Christopher Works in the house as well. What's going on there, Christopher? I haven't watched today's Some Pack Sunday, but I will certainly get to that, Chris. Make sure you're checking out Chris. He opens up a lot of cool stuff. Every 3-Pack Thursdays, Some Pack Sundays. You're talking hockey, Magic cards, soccer cards. He mixes it all up. Good channel to watch. Now, you don't have to, they're just jokes. You don't have to worry about that here. As long as you're not being, like, totally disrespectful. We welcome the trolls here. It makes the channel a lot more fun and interesting. So, definitely, you don't have to worry about the Blue Wrenchers. I've already told them that I don't care. As long as you're not talking, like, some nasty pedo shit or racist stuff, you're more than welcome to be here and hang out and say some shit. I'll give it back if you're going to talk mad shit. So I don't care. Trolls are welcome. I'm not understanding Control Delete what we're insinuating or getting at, but you know, that's okay if you want to threaten violence on me for whatever stupid reason that you have in your life that you think you need to do so, but go ahead. Have at it, pal. Yeah, you Seth, you have way too many hobbies, and you've kind of like drawn me in and a few others into that realm of spending money that we don't have on shit. For whether it's FOMO reasons or whatnot. Panther, you like McNabb as well? Yeah, I mean, I'll see what I have. Uh, I definitely have a few from other people that have sent me shit, so I'll look what I have. I didn't know that you indeed also like McNabb.
The first time you try bounce, it hits you. Your laundry feels way fresher.
E Money Bentley says, "Go Birds." That's right, go Birds. EAGLES Eagles, baby. And we'll certainly get into a little bit of football talk later, but certainly go Birds there, E Money. I'm just enjoying your guys' company so much and looking at chat. I haven't even gotten into any of the sports talk yet, so stick around. We're certainly going to get into, you know how it goes. I start with NASCAR, soccer. We're going to get into baseball talk, a lot of baseball talk. So come on, we're in baseball season. Sorry if you are all strictly football or whatnot, but I like to get into it all. SC Spade, I'd actually rather watch you not in my channel. So if you want to wave goodbye on your way out the door, that's fine. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, pal. Aiden Simpson is high on drugs. Good, we could get a little wacky around here. I could, go a little fast like this, Aiden. It might like fuck with your brain, but I certainly could do that for you. By the end of the night, you're gonna be like, what the hell did I just watch? Ah, very cool, Panther. I feel like I missed quite a few people, so if you're new to the channel, random people, and I missed your comment, you can put it back in the chat. JP, we don't got internet gangsters around here. Everybody's here to just have a good time, and trolls are more than welcome. Like I said, racist and pedo shit are really the only thing that gets banned. And then if you're like spamming comment after comment after comment of dumb shit, then that'll get you banned too. But we roll with it. We rock with it. There's my girl. What's going on, Brittany? Brittany is an awesome supporter of the channel. Love when she's here. It's good having Brittany when we're in this world of the sausage fest around here. Brittany brings a little bit of extra love and attention to the channel. Brittany's got an awesome channel over on Instagram where she's showing a lot of cool cards. Not so much here on YouTube, but Brittany, you do have an awesome Instagram channel. Then we have my man, Justin W. Smith is in the house. Big Sky Horror Show. He's also got Big Sky PC and Rips, the umbrella of Big Sky Entertainment. Who else we got in here? Yeah, we might not be internet gangsters, or I'll let shit slide when it comes to me, but you're gonna talk shit on the chat members, and they want to friggin' put you in timeout. That's your fucking fault. All right, so just we'll get into a little bit of the conversation. This was an interesting one. NASCAR winner today. Race was at the Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Shout out to my man Matty Ice Cards. The winner, Bubba Wallace. I don't know who. I don't think anybody bet on that happening, but Bubba Wallace breaking, I think, 107 race winless streak, and he wins it at the Brickyard today in his Chumba Casino 2311 Racing Toyota Camry. So, congratulations to Bubba Wallace. Maybe now that you've won, you get that chip off your shoulder a little bit. Now that you broke through. So, congratulations to you. In the world of Major League Soccer, my team, the Philadelphia Union, they're on top. 50 points. Cincinnati with 49 and Nashville with 47. Over in the West, San Diego with 46, Vancouver with 45, Minnesota with 44. Your goals leaders, Messi and Sam Surge, both have 18, and then Evander and Ty Baribo from the Union are tied with 15. So those are your leaders in Major League Soccer. And real shortly, we'll start getting into the baseball talk. We got my number one troll, the king of the trolls, Michael Colella. Two birds up for you, Michael. Good to have you here, though. And yes, I'm going to have plenty of bullshit spewing out my mouth tonight. So I hope you can handle it there, Michael. No, again, this it's not like you're the first person that had that comment there, LeBron. Brittany, try not to delete it. Let it go. I'll handle that stuff. I want to start throwing some punches tonight. I'm gonna knock these dumbass trolls out. Don't get tricky, don't get slicky. I got me a little wee dicky. You know what else I'm going to do is, I had some of you, I know some of you watched it, where I did a couple taste tests with some of that really horrible, nasty milk. I'm going to do a live one. I'm going to try this weird Skittles beverage. Hoping it kind of just tastes like fruit punch or whatever, but we'll try that. Probably getting into the top of the second hour. Ripping and flipping cards. What's going on, Rip? This is why vertical is the way to go for if you're like if you haven't done live streams and are thinking about doing live streams. Vertical's the way to go. Whether you do it solo like myself or where we had the panel over on Sis channel on Saturday night through like a outside service too. Or through if you're just doing it from your phone, you can I think have one, maybe two other people where you can invite, where you're not using something like StreamYard or whatnot. But vertical's the way to go. You guys see it. Tons of fucked up trolls tonight, coming in and out. I'm handling it. You're handling it with me. Makes for I gotta be on my toes. It makes for a fun night. Makes the 2 hours go by so much quicker when we're all just laughing at one another and having a good time. Hey, Panther, this is the only one I got there. There's actually 3 of them. There's that. There's a purple one or whatever. That's like the berry blend. And then there's like a green one that's like the sour blend. But I never liked either of those Skittles to begin with. So I decided not to buy that. I only bought the regular to taste. John Doe hates himself so much. Well, so do we, John Doe. No, I am kidding. John, don't hate yourself. You gotta love yourself. You can't love someone else until you love yourself. So go ahead. You should love yourself. Now, Hector, that's not what the channel is about. I'm just throwing that in there. This is mostly a sports ripping channel. Mail day. I got mail day of some cards. I'll show you kind of some of the stuff that we grabbed. I'll show collections off, but I talk sports. Just kind of get into a quick rundown. of where the sports are, standings and such. We just have fun for 2 hours. I'm just everybody in the chat. They're the ones rowing the boat. I'm the captain, just steering us in a direction. That's all. But we're all just here to have fun and feel off each other on the vibe. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Well, Saquon, is he going to get another 2,000 yards this year? In a couple of weeks, we'll certainly get to be talking a lot more football, and if that is the case, I'm going to do what I did last year. I am going to make a prediction on where everybody will rank within their division and all the way through the playoffs. I'll do that probably in about another 3 weeks or so. Haunter, I have not come out of the closet yet. I've decided that maybe I should just stay there because I'm afraid to. I think it would hurt my family. It would hurt my hot ass wife and beautiful my beautiful 3 sons and beautiful daughter to know that about me. So, man, Haunter, I guess I'm gonna have to just stay in the closet.
Titanium welders from Harbor Freight make it easy, quick to set up, dual voltage compatible, and built with advanced inverter tech for clean, consistent welds. Built to perform, priced to save, only at Harbor Freight.
Yeah, so I mean, Hector, stick around if you'd like. Yeah, well, no, I mean, P-Row, the kids might as well too, because then we're talking about a broken home. No, SML fan, I certainly am not. Like I said, I have a beautiful wife and beautiful kids, and most amazing thing that I have going for me. I have a job, a roof over my head, bros and sisses here on YouTube. What more could a man want? All right, so we'll just start off with the standings for Major League Baseball. Then tonight I'm going to get into all leaders like I usually do in the second hour, where I think maybe some of the MVP candidates are. And if you want to chime in as well, feel free, but real fast. I do it fast so I can get back to you guys in the chat. This is just topics that I like to kind of talk about. So, in the American League, the Blue Jays, they're up by 6 games. Tigers are up by 7. Astros are up by 3.5. And then for wild card, Yankees are up by a game, where the Mariners and Red Sox, they're tied for the last couple wild card spots. Texas Rangers are a game back. Rays are 3.5 back. Guardians are 4 back. Kansas City Royals 4.5 back. Twins and Angels tied at 6 back. And Orioles 9 back. I won't get into the rest of the dregs of the American League, but are these guys, as we come down to next week's trade deadline, buyers or sellers? Who knows? Some teams that were going to be sellers could be potential buyers. I'm looking at you, Guardians. Thought you guys were going to be selling. Was hoping that we were going to get Quan and Clase from you guys, but you might be in a position now to hold on to them and go for a run. Over in the National League, those stinking Mets are up by a game over my Phillies. You got the Cubs and Brewers are now tied. How long have I been saying all season, Cubs up, Cubs up? But the Brewers, they're now tied with the Cubs. And then the Dodgers, they're 4.5 games up in the West. Wild card is looking with those Cubs and Brewers 6 games totally up. So whichever team doesn't win the division right now is 6 games up. Phillies are 4 games up, and the Padres are your third team. With the Reds half game back, Giants 2 games back, the Cardinals 2.5 back, Diamonds and Marlins are 5.5 back. So going back to the chat, I did see someone say, "Go Mariners." P-Rose said, "Go Mariners." P-Rose was also upset that I'm not gay because he was looking for a date. I'm sorry I can't help you out on that one, P-Rose. But now you're saying, "Go Jays." So I guess you got more than one team that you like. Swag, I have mixed feelings. I am not a Bubba Wallace fan. I was hoping he was going to run out of gas as well. I personally don't like that big old chip on his shoulder. Even in his interview, he was all smug and nasty and an asshole. But, you know, at the end of the day, I was impressed where he held on. They could have brought him in to make sure he's at least got points. Because if he ran out of gas, he was done for. Would have lost so much ground in the hunt to even make it into the playoffs. So, man, kudos to the team for rocking it. All right, Panther, I do appreciate you coming in. I appreciate the cards. I'm glad that you got to see me open them since I decided not to do an actual long-form video this time around. So glad you were here. Thanks for everything, all right? Have a good night. And don't work too hard. Misguided Angel, the difference between pink and purple. I really wish I could give you the answer on that, but we're not that kind of channel. Pink and purple might be the difference between black and white. That's about where I'll leave that answer. All right, so if any of my baseball guys are still lurking, home run leaders, Cal Riley with 40, Ohtani 38, Judge 37, Schwarber 36, RBIs, Eugenio Suarez with 87, Judge with 85, Riley with 85, Schwarber 84, average Judge 342, Will Smith 324, Jeremy Pena 322. So, I think the American League MVP race, we're looking at 2 guys. Aaron Judge, who, by the way, is now on a 10-day DL, so, man, that can hurt the Yankees. That could hurt him for sure, especially if it ends up being more than 10 days. But Aaron Judge, with his 342 average, 37 home runs, 85 RBIs, and a 1,160 OPS. Then I would have to say Cal Riley's probably the other guy. 256 average, 40 home runs, 85 RBIs, and a 978 OPS. We got my man, Broncos card 10 in the house. What's going on, buddy? Good to have you here. My man gave me some cool cards. He's our He's our young resident of the channel. Basically, talk when we're talking, sending stuff to each other through mom. Mom's cool. Broncos Cards 10 is cool. And it's been too long, buddy. Hey man, it's okay. It's quite all right. Whenever you're able to, that's okay. I just keep on saying, I'll keep on saying it. I just wish that on your long form videos, you would have the comments turned on so that you know your man Nikki Two Times is over there supporting you. But, you know, I can't comment to let you know when you're not there, buddy. Swag, if you're not familiar with Broncos Cards 10, this is my little dude that I've talked about before. Broncos fan, Jets fan. He's the nice young man that actually went up to Winnipeg to watch the Jets in the playoffs. So I know he had a blast up there in Winnipeg. Texas is a horrible state. So I'll go. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, guys. So those are the only two I think in the American League that are kind of there. But I'm kind of looking at 6 different guys in the National League. You know, your perennial MVP favorite, Ohtani, he's batting .275, 38 home runs, 71 RBIs, and a .998 OPS. But let's look at some of these other candidates. These numbers are pretty damn good, too. Schwarber with a .254 average, 36 home runs, 84 RBIs, and a .952 OPS. The only other one in the high OPS. Eugenio Suarez with a .242 average, 36 home runs, 87 RBIs, 898 OPS. We got Seiya Suzuki, .251 average, 26 home runs, 81 RBIs, and 831 OPS. Broncos Cards 10, he's bringing up PCA. That's who I have next. Pete Crow Armstrong, he's got a .269 average, 27 home runs, and 76 RBIs with an 863 OPS. And lastly, I'm going to go with Pete Alonso as another good choice. .269 average, 22 home runs, 81 RBIs with an 871 OPS. So I don't know if Bart or anybody else that's in chat that likes baseball has any thoughts, but we're getting down to the nitty gritty. So I kind of want to start talking more about this as we get to the end here. I know Titus likes baseball. And Ohio to the kids there in Japan. Well, I like how I like all sports, but I definitely like the appeal of how baseball is kind of, it's really international. Obviously, a sport like soccer is the world sport, but maybe not as popular here in the United States. American football is huge here in the United States, but not really other places. But baseball's right up there. You're talking Canada, you're talking United States, Mexico, Dominican Republic, Japan. You know, definitely baseball is got its place near the top. I'm not fully understanding the whole numbers, but with you having liked the post and being a subscriber and chatting away, you get points. And I think the more points that I don't think, I think you kind of cap out at like 75 points, I think, maybe. But if you keep on chatting more, then your points matter more. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I like that. That's cool that you can do that kind of trophy. I don't know why on my other screen I can't figure this out. I can hit top. Can I hit top fans here? Oh yeah. Ah, cool. Okay. I can hit it there. Interesting. All right, so we're going to do the leaders in pitching, and then we'll be at the top of the hour. So let's run it down real fast. Strikeouts leader, Garrett Crochet, 175. Zach Wheeler, 172. Tariq Skubal, 171. ERA, Paul Skeens, 183. Tariq Skubal, 209. Matthew Boyd, 220. Average, Paul Skeens' batters are only hit 184 against him. Carlos Rodon, 189. And Zach Wheeler, they're hitting 190 off of him. I'm kind of looking at, in the American League, I only put stats for two, and then I'm going to give you two other. Tariq Skubal is 10-3 with a 209 ERA, 171 strikeouts with an 84 whip. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, .84 whip. Carlos Rondon, 11-7, 318, 147 strikeouts with a 1.05 whip. So I'd probably say they're the top two guys in the American League for Cy Young, but also pay attention to Garrett Crochet and Max Fried. Then you're looking at in the National League, and it's a shame that he's not getting run support. He would be probably running away with the National League MVP. Paul Skeens of the Pittsburgh Pirates. He's 6-8. But he's only got a 183 ERA, 146 strikeouts, and a .90 whip. I'm also looking at Zach Wheeler from my Phillies. When you're on a winning team and a 9-4 record, that looks pretty good. 256 ERA, 172 strikeouts, and a .89 whip. But I would also venture to say you should be looking at Freddie Peralta and Framber Valdez. If you guys are baseball fans and have thoughts on that, please share it in the comments, or else I will just move on and wait for the top of the hour, guys. I hope she had a blast. I don't know if it was for business or fun, but man, always good to see you. I hope you are thoroughly enjoying your summer. It's way too short for a young man like yourself. So enjoy the last couple weeks before school picks back up. Have a great night. Tell your mom I said hello. Rippin' saying chitty chatty for all for a number. All right, no problem. All right, just making sure we are all. The kumquat is back again. See, I like that. What's going on there, kumquat? Yeah, I am the sleepyhead. You know I always perennially. That's my big college word for the night. Perennially, always am looking high as fuck on my channel. But I assure you, I am not. I don't do that stuff. Diver down. First one to give a Paul Blart comment tonight. Good for you, pal. Way to be original. I love it. But just for that, you've made the list. Gunner447 says hi. What's going on there, Gunner447? College word and high as fuck makes sense. It's like what was that movie, Road Trip, where the one guy was super smart, but he smoked a lot of bud. That was a good movie. We will not be talking Superman or Fantastic Four tonight because I didn't watch either movie. But I know quite a few of my friends out there, my bros, watched it. I haven't watched either movie, so I can't comment on either of those. Willie Chases Fishy says hi. Rishi wants to know how to suggest on how going through a heartbreak. And I'm not the one to give advice on that, Rishi, because in the past when my heart's been broken, I have fallen hard, but I can give you all the cliches. Plenty of other fish in the sea. She wasn't the right one for you. Everything happens for a reason. Have no regrets. I gave that's about all the advice I can give you on it. We're now at the top of the hour. Thank you all for hanging out here on Sunday Funday. We are on episode number 60. I am Nikki 2 times. I'm feeling good and strong. Make sure to stick around. We're going to continue to talk sports. We're going to continue doing what we do and having fun. Let me reverse it. Let's get rocking into hour number 2. I don't know about it being a gay beard there, staying off the grid. Your mama sure likes it. Rippin, do you see how big I am? You know, I rotate on my own axis over here. I have my own, you know, like gravitational pull. This is how I grab the camera. Ah! Does that work for you, Jesus? All right, so I got to continue to stay hydrated. So I might as well try this. I can only imagine being kind of nasty. Looks like it's kind of, I think it's outdated too, but I don't give a shit. It's only like, cares. It doesn't even come cold. You know, it's in a case that's warm anyway. Let's see how much nasty sugar is in this. There you go, Swag. Look at that. Skittles. Taste the rainbow. Now, that did sound gay. Woo! Let me go a little more. I would actually buy this again. I think I would buy this again. I can feel myself getting fatter just drinking this. But, yeah. This is worth it. This is not like drinking those nasty-ass milks. This is pretty good. Imagine taking a handful of Skittles and dropping it into like a, you know, those old little Hugs drinks, or like a melted push pop or something like that. Imagine taking that, the melted stuff of that, but adding some Skittles. But let's see, what do we got here? 140 calories for this little stinker of a drink. I'm gonna be up all night now after drinking that. Whew. We got my longtime friend Vince, sports card ripping teacher, is in the house. What's going on there, Vince? Longtime friend of the channel. Vince, we talked a lot of baseball. I gave kind of like my ideal. I'll rerun through that part at least for you in case you have any thoughts. I'm thinking MVP in the American League is going to be Judge or Cal Riley. I gave like 6 names for the National League MVP. Ohtani, Schwarber, Suarez, Suzuki, Pete Crow Armstrong, and Pete Alonso. It's kind of where I'm thinking it's going to lie. I don't know if you think along the same wavelength or if you have other guys in mind. And 2 out of 3 for the Phils as well. We did lose today. Cedric Webb, even my 2 boys who are 17 and 16 were saddened by the passing of Ozzy Osbourne. They kind of got into rock in the first place by listening to Ozzy, whether it's been with me or, we do live in the world of video games. So Black Sabbath songs do come up. Different rock songs do come up in video games. Definitely sucks. Making sure I didn't. Julie wants me to sing the big. I got a big old butt and I can't lie. That's not how the song goes. Can I shout out to Fizzy? Hi, Fizzy. I don't know who Fizzy is. I thought for sure more of you guys would actually be willing and wanting to talk baseball, but I know most of you guys out there are football guys. But I gotta rely on my man Vince, who does the baseball and the football. Vince, I can't wait. I think you're in on the fantasy football team, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. Just more for us to shit talk on one another with. That's coming up in a couple weeks. Aiden, what do you got to add, bud? If you want to talk baseball, what do you got to add, Aiden? I've been all over the place when it comes to fantasy, Vince. I've won in a money league. I've been dead last in a money league. I've been the winner of the regular season in the money league, which gave me a little bit of money, but not the overall winner. Major League Baseball trade deadline, that is coming up. We're talking, so that's kind of an interesting way the week works out. Trade deadline is on Thursday at 6 p.m., where the Hall of Fame game is that night for the NFL at 8 p.m. Eastern. Chargers versus Lions, don't forget that. You want to get your first taste of football for the year, check that out. Regular season for baseball, that ends on September 28th. Then a couple other important dates as of right now. NBA preseason starts on October the 4th, and the season will be starting on October 21st. Preseason for the NHL begins on September the 20th, where the season officially starts on the 7th of October. So I'm excited. I feel like because of doing this channel and doing this live for a year, and a lot of you cool people out there that I've met, I'm more excited about the upcoming seasons for these sports, probably more than I ever have. I'm anticipating football so much. I mean, my team is the defending champs, but just to get back into talking football on this channel, I'm super excited and anticipating a good year. Hockey, I've always loved hockey, but Sith, Swag, Perch, you guys have really pushed me in a direction where I have never looked forward to a hockey season more than I have this coming year, and even basketball to an extent. I just want these sports to roll back up, so it's not just baseball. Yeah, I'm not that bad, Vince. I might get like a Eagle or two on my roster. My very first year in this one league I was in, I chose Carson Wentz early which ended up being a great thing for me. That was the year, the Super Bowl year, where he ended up getting hurt later in the year. But man, I rolled with that dude, and that was a lot of fun. And usually I might, like, obviously I'm going to look at Saquon. Once tight ends come around, I'm going to see if Goddard's still available, that kind of stuff. But I don't try to pick the guys too early. Demetrius, I do get the Burt Kreischer a lot. I am the machine. Too many damn, when I'm trying to play YouTube in the background, too many, like, commercials and shit pop up all the time. Oh, Georgie, I'm way out there deep in the woods. The craziest one, speaking of Packers, the craziest one I think I ever saw was someone who was picking like fourth or fifth one year, picked Aaron Rodgers when he was still in the Packers in the first round. It was their first pick. They just wanted Aaron Rodgers that bad. I'm like, oh my God, really? What a waste of a pick. Picking a QB first round has got to be one of the worst decisions you could possibly make. Maybe Lamar Jackson. Maybe. And then, maybe Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, even a Jalen Hurts because of how many touchdowns he gets within the first, 2, 3, 4 rounds. But, man, you can't be picking a quarterback that early. As far as our second half run on the home run contest, it's looking like a bunch of you got 2 points. Where our good friend Justin at Three Good Nerds with a whopping 0, unless something pulled off today, but I don't think so. What's going on, Robert? Thanks for being here, pal. Always good having you. We were just chilling, hanging out. I'm kind of in a weird space at this moment in time. I didn't pace myself. I did too much of a sprint, and now I'm out of breath. Because I am completely done with all the stuff that I wanted to talk about. And I felt like, look at this. I usually don't have these kind of extensive, long notes and stuff. I went over more than I usually do. And we had so much cool shit going on in chat that I had to get to that I'm shocked that we still are way before the end of the show here. Well, I would assume there, Vato, it's he, him. Or even better, South Valley Vato, even more so, I would think you would say, fuck those pronouns. Who I be. Well, CT, I'm sorry that you can't handle all this handsomeness too close to the screen. From the good old US of A, we're talking Liberty Bell country near Philadelphia. I live in the suburbs, but I'm in the Philly area. They're, what was that name again? Stuck in the Dryer. I'm glad you came back there, Stuck in. I don't know if you've been lingering in the back or scrolled through and then came back. I appreciate you participating, hanging out a little bit. All right, Rippin'. You take it easy, pal. Good to have you here. CT, of course I've... You see this? Of course I've heard of a cheesesteak. I live in Philadelphia. I live in the suburbs of Philadelphia. Of course I've heard of a cheesesteak. I've had quite a few of them in my time. Ah, damn, Daniel, that's cool. I would certainly, even if it's a new one, I would assume that 101 is out of my price range. I was gonna say something nasty there, Stuck in the Dryer, but about what's good to eat in Philadelphia. But there's so many good cheesesteak places all over the city and even outside the city, even across the bridge. Some good places in Jersey. So, and there's some good food out this way. I'll tell you what. Man, I guess there's a debate. I don't know. Cheesesteak is I guess cheesesteak is a sandwich. Even though it's on a kick-ass roll, a long roll, which we call a hoagie roll here in this area. Anything with bread is a sandwich? I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, I guess, do you consider a hot dog a sandwich when it's on a hot dog bun? Is that a sandwich? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, like, you can get a decent cheesesteak or a hoagie, and they call it a sandwich shop. So, yeah, I guess that works. And yes, technically. Okay, I'm hearing you. And there's so many different ways that you can get your Philly cheesesteak. You can get it on just a regular, like I said, roll, or a seeded Italian roll. You can get it with Cheese Whiz or a melted American. Some places do it up really good with provolone cheese. You can get it with fried onions or without fried onions. You can get it with long hots, ketchup or no ketchup. I'm a ketchup guy. What they call, like, when you go to the window, you have to know your order. That would be my advice. I won't tell you which one to go to, but basically any place you go to and want a cheesesteak, it's American wit or without, provolone wit or without, and just wit or without. So I go American wit So they know to give me them with the fried onions and the melted American cheese. Yeah, we are on episode 60 there, Swag. I have been doing this solo run for a long time. And it's so good that each and every week I'm not bored. There's plenty of cool people to hang out with. I'm having a blast. You know, what else could I say? I'm with my bros, and I'm with a bunch of cool trolls out there having a blast with us. Stuck in the Dryer 98. I had never heard of that game. I can't say I'm a huge gamer. I just don't find the time. It's funny though because my wife a bunch of years ago bought me a PlayStation 5. On and off I've played it, but it's been months since I played it. My two sons play it a lot more than I do, and my wife constantly says, "Why did I buy it for you? Not not for them." But hey, it gets its use. It's a family thing to do. When I do play, it's usually sports games though. Like where I play Madden. The newest game I bought was college football 2025 college football. Love that game. But we play MLB The Show, 2K, NBA 2K, FIFA, or wherever the hell the soccer game is being called nowadays, and NHL. What is it? 2024 NHL was the last one I have, so I'm about a year or two behind. I can't read that. Ulfadin. Well, thank you. I could use a few prayers in my life. You don't need my consent to pray for me. Logan Walker wants me to stay away from Vancouver. You don't got to tell me twice, Logan. I wouldn't be caught dead in Vancouver. Legend 55 in the house. What's going on, Legend? Irish Train Spotter was going way too fast on a bike. Sorry about that. You gotta slow down. Enjoy the countryside. That's interesting. That's a new one. I look like a certain guy in Blade Runner. All right, Fixa. Like, is that like fix a flat or fixing to hurt somebody, or like what are we talking there? Mitchell Allen, if you're still here, wants to know what the goat breakfast is. I don't know if I'm making. No, the goat breakfast for me, it's my go-to when I go to a diner, and I also don't do a whole lot of cooking, but I know my kids love it when I make a good old French toast. That's my goat breakfast. I know I'm probably in the minority on that one, whether it's pancakes, waffles, eggs, runny eggs, or sunny side up, whatever, toast. Nah, for this guy, it's all about the French toast. Mina Kalani wants to know if I listen to Deftones. Uh, I can admit, Mina, I don't know too many songs by Deftones by name. I do like, and I always forget the name of it. The what is it? The House of the Flies, or the Lord of the Flies, or whatever that one song is probably my favorite Deftones song. I have seen Deftones in concert many, many, many years ago. Deftones were the opening act. It was like a dual headline or triple headline. I don't know. It was Deftones, followed by Pantera, and closed out the night with White Zombie. Not even Rob Zombie. It was when it was still White Zombie. So I have seen Deftones in concert. My man Justin coming in. 3 good nerds. What's going on, Justin? Looks like you're getting goose egg, bud. But I didn't jump ahead so much. I got 1 home run on the week, or a couple of guys I know got 2. Ariella Doris, that's why, yes. This is my son's room, and he likes to fish too. That's why the poster's there. We definitely have a blast. We go out fishing for bass. I did promise him this summer that we would do some really good trout fishing. I hope I can stick to that promise. Man, I tell you what, that was a great concert. Yes, I liked Rob Zombie better when it was White Zombie, before he took it kind of like solo and had the Rob Zombie. But either or works for me. Yeah, Lawrence, to an extent, I'm definitely bummed about Hulk Hogan. Kind of bummed in general. You know, you got, first it was Malcolm Jamal Warner passing away. Part of my childhood, the Cosbys. I watched that show religiously. You know, Bacon Burger Dog. And then followed by Ozzy, who, big influence in the music that I like. I'm a wrestling fan, so the very first time I heard Ozzy was the Road Warriors used to come out to Iron Man back in the day when they were in the NWA. That was their entrance music. Then the Hulkster passing away. Come on, brother. Loved Hulk Hogan growing up. Yeah, so, it sucks. And just to kind of segue into it, you got my man Moon Over Miami in the chat right now. You hear about these people passing away, makes you think about your own immortality, or, people that are close to you. As Moon Over Miami always says on his channel, make sure you hug your mama and tell her that you love her. I think that happens to be great advice. The Warrior, I'm sorry, I can't help you, pal. Yeah, Lawrence, definitely up there. I unfortunately I have not seen Ozzy's last performance as of yet, but I really want to see it. Well, welcome in there, Robert DeSantis. Yeah, change is good. I don't know if I can write any other freaking names down. Jesus Christ. You guys have been phenomenal tonight hanging out. But, hey, that's how I feel about all that. You know, you start wearing, you got all your childhood disappearing from you one person at a time. No, I am not from Alabama. I am from the Northeast. Now, Legend 55, his last performance was like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. Did one last show, and then everybody else, all the other great bands, they put on that one last performance. I really would like to see that. Robert, hopefully we got a little bit of a break because, you know, those deaths do come in three. So I think we can take a little bit of a break, but probably not too long. I mean, I've been hearing that July happens to be a horrible month for celebrities. That we tend to get crushed in the month of July. Well, I'll say that anyway. There, Blondish. Rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. Or unless you want me to say it like that, Hulk Hogan, rest in peace. I can't do the eyes. I wish I could do the eyes. I can't do the eyes. I can't even open my eyes wide enough to have them roll in the back of my head. But you get the picture there. Your fave blonde ish. Oh gosh. There's a treasure, Moon. Dick Van Dyke still kicking it large in '99. Well, no, man, I'm not going to sit here and defend and say you're wrong because you know the man fucked up and did a lot of bad shit. But I'm looking more to you know all the years of growing up and way before we knew any of that stuff. Big part of my childhood. And whatever you say about the guy, if you're a wrestling fan, there wouldn't be wrestling that like we know it without Hulk Hogan. By all means, feel free to say that what you got to say. I get it. I understand it. Let's move on. Don't hold it against me for the things I have to say. Sure, I do. BMW. My man Matty Ice is in the house. Matty, I invoked your name earlier today. Uh, I don't know if you. I know you were at Indy not that long ago, but I'm curious as if you were there today to watch the Brickyard 400. I would certainly one of these years love to go check out the Brickyard 400. Thunderstorm Gamer, everything is good. It's Sunday night. We're hanging out and having fun. Can't complain, my friend. All right. Sorry, Maddie. But I thought about you right away and shouted you out earlier when I was talking about Bubba Wallace winning today. It's all good there, legend. People come and go. There's people that are here every week. There's people that are here once in a blue moon. There's people that stick around for a minute, and I might come back for another minute. It doesn't matter. Love is love. Support is support. I feel like I sound like an idiot. I sound like some of those other people and some of those other channels that drive me nuts. So some of these other people that don't understand that Sunday nights are for Nikki 2 times on Sunday Funday. This is my time slot. So if you are lurking back there, you better fucking understand. 9 p.m. Eastern till about 11 p.m. or 9 p.m. Eastern to 11 p.m. Eastern. That's 6 p.m. Pacific to 8 p.m. Pacific. It's Nikki 2 times slot. Yeah, I know it's crazy there, Maddie. I definitely think about the National a lot. I talked quite a bit about it on the stream last week, just how much fun it was and how I made it a whole vacation out of it with the kids. It was awesome meeting you. It was great meeting Sean as well. Sean was here earlier tonight. But that's what I'm talking about. Legend 55. Me and Maddie have known each other for a long time, but I don't expect Maddie to be here every Sunday night for 2 hours every single Sunday. I know he knows about me and comes on when he can. So same would go for you too, Legend. You come in when you can come in. I watch people that I care about when I can. Last week, I didn't, not this week we just finished up, but the week before, I didn't watch a damn video the entire week because I worked like 55 hours and I went to the Union game on my one day off. So I watched nobody's videos last week. I tried to catch up as best I could this week watching stuff. Yeah, Sean was here at the beginning there, Legend. Ah, that's cool, Maddie. And who, do you have anybody particular that you're looking to hook up with at the show? I know, man, Comment and Collector has backed out. Unfortunately for himself, but yeah, I'm not going. I'm not. I can't make that trip. Not this time around, especially with financially. Going out to Chicago is not in the cards. If it ever comes back to Cleveland, I might do Cleveland again. It'd be nice if it comes back to Atlantic City one of these years. Because Atlantic City's about like an hour and some change away from me. It sounds like that, Legend. I think BMW is shooting his shot and he's failing miserably. All right, I'll have to stay tuned for all that, Maddie. You know, Adam's Card Closet is another big supporter of the channel, and I support him back. Vince as well. Vince has been one of my. Vince and I have known each other for a long time. I've known Vince since before I even had 100 subs. I've probably known a couple of you other guys that long as well. Obviously, Maddie, you, me, and Sean have known each other for quite some time. You definitely, unfortunately, won't see me on some other channels that we've been known to hang out with in the past, because just some silly shit behind the scenes have happened. So I've removed myself from those situations. I'm on board with you there, Blondish. Admiral, what kind of drink are we asking about? Are we asking about like an adult beverage? Or are we talking about just any kind of drink in general? We're talking about just any drink in general. I'm like right now, especially, been addicted to drinking a lot of either cherry Pepsi or I drink sweet tea. As far as an adult beverage, maybe like a Jack and Coke or a Captain and Coke. I don't know there, Cartoon Cookie. I don't really give a shit about poop. And I poop out my shit. I mean, they kind of do go hand in hand, don't they? Oh my God! Just we're my chat has become like dating central or something over here. I guess that's what happens when my blue rangers decide to disperse for a while, and I got no other subjects to talk about anymore. All right, so the Skittles was good enough to polish it off. If you like sweet drinks, go give it a try. Do not drink those damn friggin' milks. Ain't it the truth there, Sith? I don't know. I feel like I'm what is it? The dating game. I forgot the name of the host of the dating game, but we'll be back in 2 and 2. You know what? I like that one better. I've gotten the Paul Blart tonight. I've got the Burt Kreischer tonight. I like the Adam Sandler one. I actually don't mind that one. Not that I care on the other ones either there, Alexis, but at least with the Adam Sandler, people told me I look like Adam Sandler when I was young and he was young. So to be told I look like him again now, it makes sense to me and I'm okay with it. There you go, Barry. Chuck Woolery. actually used to watch that show, the dating game, or no, it wasn't called the dating game. I'm sorry, it was Love Connection or something like that. We'll be back in 2 and 2. Well, BMW and Blondish are going to have to reconnect with me and let me know if you two made yourselves a bit of a connection, little sis action. What's going on there, Budget? Remember there, Barry. Remember there, Budget. Sunday nights are for Sunday Funday with Nikki 2 times. You should all be sure to remember that. Oh, Sean, you swallow? That's good to know, pal. Yeah, I don't know, Brittany. I'm just kind of trying to stay out of it. Yeah, I saw that little message. You know, I can't, since I'm on my phone, I can't look at IG right now, but I kind of saw that pop up on my phone. So yeah, you're not wrong. Hello to the people out there in my chat or lurking in the background. Thanks for coming in from another chat to come in here and give me a minute when you gave them an hour and a half. I do appreciate any little bit that you give me, but just remember, this is the channel that you should give the 2 hours to, and give that channel nothing. I actually appreciate the time I get from you guys. I hold the real slot. Call it a veiled comment. I know these people, that's what they do best. Thinking that they're the good guy. But we all know, the true people out there all know that this is the real bro. This is the guy you should be hanging out with on Sunday night, because I acknowledge you throughout the night. I have fun with you guys. You put a smile on my face. I hope I put a smile on your guys' faces as well. Kendall, I am sorry, but I do not know. I don't think I know a single JoJo Siwa song, so I'm going to have to pass on that. I thought nobody liked JoJo Siwa anymore. Ever since she betrayed the Rainbow Clan, I thought everybody had turned on her. Nah, you're all on your own there, BMW. You get no help from me with that at all. You're the one that keeps on pushing and then just digging your own grave. You're digging a hole, pal. I'm trying not to even pay attention to what you're saying to her because I might have to ban you. I don't know. Because if she did say no, if I'm assuming Brittany is speaking the truth because Brittany I respect a lot. If the girl is saying no 500 times and you're continuing the push, that's not cool. Kendall, I am certainly the vibe man. I try to give off good, positive outlook and vibes on life. Yeah. You thought you had the opportunity and you missed it there, BMW. But remember, you were here when I gave that other advice out to, I think his name was Bishi. Plenty of fish in the sea. Move along. Somebody else might catch your heart. It's not going to be blondish, unfortunately. Thank you, Kendall. I appreciate it. I don't know, Admiral. 6, 7 years old, 8 years old. I actually found out, some people just find out because other kids who were smarter than them or whatever told them there was no Santa and ruined it for them. I found out because I'm a freaking dumbass who went looking for presents and found the presents in a closet. Sorry, I'm over here. I dropped a bunch of my cards. This is what happens when you don't clean up your stuff, and they're all just sitting here on this desk. Damn. Hopefully, I didn't ruin any of them. Lots of cool cards that I just freaking dropped. What's going on, Hayden? Ali, you think my head is like a potato? I don't know. I got a pretty tiny head. Now it looks all boxy because of the way my hair's going, but I didn't think it looked like a potato. All right, BMW, you say goodbye. Say goodbye. Nope. Bye. Yeah, absolutely. I go bass fishing there, Admiral. All right, I'm giving you the opportunity to say goodnight, BMW, and then if you want to come back next week, that's up to you. But you were told no. If they're watching right now, there, Titus. Again, I say, Ohio. I hope the kids have a big smile on their face. I know what they go through is nothing short of a miracle that they're still here and going through more rough times than I could ever imagine. So good to them. I'm glad that you're there for them there, Titus. Evo's got a question. Probably going to think about answering it. Maybe I won't, Evo. But go ahead and ask your question. And then we're going to start closing down and giving the final shout-outs for the night. Evo, we're in dead silence because the floor is yours. I've given you the floor. Kind of. Well, that's just a fucking stupid question. That's just fucking dumb. That doesn't matter. I want my neighbors to be cool ass people. That's what I want. I don't want some loud, obnoxious idiots living next to me. I don't want some stinky ass, people living next door. So that's just a stupid question there, Evo. Tony, that's what I do. I live up here in the Northeast. Either deal with it or move on. Plenty of people come in here and hang out every Sunday night. What's one less person? You'll just people scroll through. Trolls are here all the time. Trolls provide. I mean, Tony, to even make that comment, I feel wrong. So you got to get yelled at. You gotta take your medicine. What's going on there, Kings? Good to have you here. See, I like good new people who come in with a nice attitude like that. It's good, positive energy. By all means, if you want to have negative energy, I don't kick you out. I don't ban you. I even shout you out and give you the time of day and whatnot. I'm bored says hi. Hi, I'm bored. I'm getting kind of bored myself there. I'm bored. It has been a lot of fun tonight. We are at the top of the hour. I'll probably, it is summertime. I can linger a little longer if I choose to do so. But we're about ready to head out. I'm about to give all the shout outs and move on. Yeah, you're right, Maverick. I snipped it a long time ago. Now here speaking is Nikki 2 times, the shim of the night. Hey, Tony, you dug your own hole. You had to speak up. I spoke back. It's in the description. Shit talk, smack talk. But there's also really good vibes in here as well. Not my problem that you don't like a loud voice, that you don't like, that you're against and prejudiced against people from the Northeast. I'm just going to stick around because it's kind of funny that, bam, we're getting boom, boom, boom. New folks stopping through here. All right, see, I told you there's not too many things that Yep, swag for sure. This is Nikki 2 times time slot from 9 p.m. Eastern to 11 p.m. Pacific. Damn, I fucked that up, didn't I? 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We run for 2 hours. That's my time slot. Yes, my time slot. Now I've decided I'm going to be a fuckhead and I'm going to run over my time slot. Yes, if people decide to move on to go to whoever is starting now, that's fine. I don't follow anybody that does an 11 o'clock time stream, so I don't feel like I'm stepping on any toes. But yes, my slot. It's like Tyson, none of them, because we're all straight edge. No, that's not true either. Michael, see, fuck you, man. Fuck you. I'm pissed off now. Yeah, you didn't talk to me all night. You didn't ramble and spew some nonsense. And right now, here at the end, you're gonna come and say something. Man, Michael, what's going on? I feel I'm hurt. I'm truly hurt, Michael, that you came in earlier for like 2 minutes and then left me, and you didn't say anything else. And now you're gonna come in here now. Man, I'm truly hurt right now, Michael. That's right. Vertical provides. That's why I do vertical. That's why Sith does vertical. It just provides. You don't have to worry about so you don't have to worry about supporters so much. Yes. Do I have some good friends that come in here? Lots of good people with blue wrenches. Lots of channels that I want to give time back to and watch their stuff. Sure. But man, I freed up so much time to really hone in on the few channels that I really, really care about and like, and get all my other support from you trolls that come in here once in a great while, if at all. And that's what we like to do on Sunday nights or Saturday nights. It's the five of us hanging out over at Spine Ticks Live. And we don't care who the hell comes in. As long as we're entertaining ourselves, that's great. Yeah, you remember that, Michael. All the nasty bad shit people have said tonight, I like brushed it off. But you not being here to talk your shit on me, I'm truly hurt, man. I'm truly hurt. Yes, I believe in some sort of aberrations or whatnot, but I can't say as I've ever seen one.
Every Jeep vehicle is Jurassic rated. Experience open air freedom for all.
Trafalgar Shorts, I am doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you doing this evening?
Third row to fit in all the adventure. Jeep, Jurassic World Rebirth.
Right now, well-qualified lessees can lease the 2025 Jeep Wrangler Sport S 4x4 for $389 a month.
What is that? Art Pencil from Pakistan. Hello there, Art Pencil. Well, you hurts. I don't know there, jack off. But you must have done something to have such bad karma. Maybe jack off. You tugged on it just a little bit too hard. All right. As long as you know there, Michael. that's how you get into the inner circle. You know, I have certain expectations out of some people, and Michael, you're climbing on that list where I have more expectations from you. Roy Camacho says hello from Puerto Rico. Hello there, Roy. Well, you know, I definitely am not going to. Speaking of Adam Sandler, I'm definitely not going to stay all that much longer because I did promise my son that as soon as the live stream was over, that him and I were going to watch Happy Gilmore 2. So definitely going to get ready to shut down momentarily so him and I can go and enjoy the film. I mean, I haven't heard any reviews, so I don't know if it's good, bad, indifferent, woke, joke. I don't know what kind of movie it is. I haven't heard anything, but I like Adam Sandler and all his weird quirkiness. I just want to see Shooter. I gotta see my guy Shooter. And I know there's a lot of cameos in the movie. Fuck you. I don't believe you. That's a horrible thing to do, Google. Tom Jackson's the big gooner. Ring, ding, 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 ding. Gooner right there. Tom Jackson. Good for you, buddy. Come on, Swag. Yes, Swag. I need you to watch it so that we have another topic to talk about on our Instagram chat. Him and I are going to watch that tonight. No, I cannot send you money, Raging Goat, but I will shout you out now and in a minute when we close out. I hope that will do for you for the moment. BC, I know my guy hit one. Yeah, I already got it. I know you got Torkelson hit 2. My guy hit 1. Mark had Bregman who hit 2. Juan Soto had 1, but I don't know if he got one tonight. And I don't think Justin got anything with Wyatt Langford, so I know that's how the week went. And my guy, you know, so we had Friday, Saturday, Sunday last week, and then all of this week. My guy, you know, I feel for the guy. I wish I would have known what was going on. I would have picked him. My guy, Manzardo from the Guardians, his mother had like a heart transplant or some crazy shit like that, a transplant of some sort, and he was in and out of the lineup all week because of that. So I think he played like 4 games the whole week, the whole 10 days. I think he played maybe 4 games. Soto hit 1 tonight. All right. So he got himself 2 points as well. I'll just have to keep on going, Bart. Try to catch up because you know you got a nice lead for that, and you and I need to talk about. I don't know if I can get you a box. Maybe we'll have to settle on if you have PayPal. Me sending you the cash through PayPal. All right, Michael. Slow up with the getting all bricked up on football. I hear you. I'm super excited. I'm super excited about football as well. But let's calm it down just a little bit. Let's not get bricked up just yet. Yeah, Bart, I'm sorry. I hate to be weird like that. I just the cards is one thing to send, and I'm good with that with the bubble mailers. But sending whole like blaster boxes and stuff, I'm like, I'm not cool. I'm not cool with that. But I acknowledge that you won. I want to make it right, so I'd rather just send you the cash. Speaking of blasters. Stay tuned. I do have a box of Topps Chrome, so I will be making a video for this this coming week, and we'll post that at some point. Hopefully by Wednesday, I'll have a video posted for that. Gonna send me a big like flaming bag of poo there, Mike? I don't know, Peter. I'm just gonna say I don't know. Hopefully it makes sense. All right, let me... All right, hopefully that didn't copyright out and was heard, because that was some dumb shit. That was, I think, real music, so... All right, so here is the long goodbye, guys. I appreciate every single last one of you, even you crazy assholes out there, you trolls. Some of you hung out all night, so that's pretty darn cool. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to hear. Remember, I'm here every Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. You can also find me on Saturday nights over on Sith Lordly's channel, Spine Ticks Live. He's our hostess with the most. He's our host with the most. Where I'm there, Uncanny Swag, Purchase Corner, and Den Delatorre. That's every Saturday night, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific Time. That's that slot time. This is this slot time. Make sure you come back next week for Sunday Funday, episode 61. We're going to talk more baseball. We're probably going to start getting into a little bit more football, because that's right around the corner, guys. Don't forget about that. Well, let me shout you all out. And goddamn, it was a long ass list tonight. We got the Raging Goat, the Google account, Rory Camacho, Jack Hunt, Art Pencil, Trafalgar Shorts, On Board, Kings, Paul Rescue, Tony Vigil, your fave, Blondie, you were a lot of fun. Please come back there, Blondish. El Nomad, Thunderstorm Gamer, BMW Edits. Sorry, boss. I'm giving you the shout out, but don't be such a loser. When a girl tells you no, she means no. Admiral was here. Cartoon Cookie, Alexis Arena Rivera, Kendall. Woo, this list is long. I probably should have got a little bit of a beverage in before going with this list. We had The Warrior, Lawrence, Logan Walker, Irish Trainspotter, Fixa, Mitchell Allen, Nina Kalani, Ariella Doris, Robert DeSantis, Demetrius Antoine, Aiden, South Valley Vato, CT, Ace Spirit, Bridget LePage, Milf Crotch 69, welcome back again, Cole Ellis, Jeep Life 1985, Philly First said go Birds, Stuck in the Dryer 98 was hanging out, They're Just Jokes, E-Money Bentley, Aiden Simpson, John Doe, sorry I can't help you there, John Doe, can't help that you have a self-hate complex, Hector, we had Haunter, who somehow wants a piece of me because he thinks I'm his type. Small Fade. P-Ro wanted a date with me, but that ain't happening, P-Ro. Misguided Angel. The Kumquat came back for more. Diver Down. Gunner 447. Willie Chases. Fishies. Rishi Beeswaz. Tedrick Webb. Julie Van Hove. Then we get into all my great friends out there with the blue wrenches. Love you guys. Matty Ice Cards, Daniel Cryfall, my son NWE, my alternate ego Nikki 2x Gaming at the top of the show, Sean Jedi Master, Tex Carnage, Panther Breaks, Titus, God is Great was here. Tommy Benson came through. I wish Tommy stuck around more. If he did say goodbye, I didn't say it. But thank you, Tommy, for stopping by. Yo, Dino was here. SCA was in the house. BC Sports Cards. Bart, you're the man. Love you, buddy. Pick 6 cards. O-Rod dropped some trophies. Jim NFL. Budget Rip stopped by, and so did Barry. Barry, was good seeing people that haven't been here in a while. Moon over Miami. Moon, I hope you have a wonderful week. You're a great supporter of the channel, so an extra thanks to you. Christopher Works. Justin W. Smith at Big Sky Horror Show was here. Your shit-talking troll king himself, Michael Colella, ripping and flipping cards, Uncanny Swag, Broncos Cards 10, my man Sith Lordly at Spine Ticks, Vince at Sports Card Ripping Teacher, Robert Pop Springs, The Legend 55, good old Justin from Three Good Nerds was here. I hope you all had a blast. I know I did. I know I'm forgetting one thing. And Bart, what is that? Vagana for life, baby. Don't forget about the Bobs. Y'all have a wonderful night. And did I mention? I didn't. She ain't on here. See, even when I write it down, the old man drops things. Love you, Brittany. Love my channel supporter, Brittany. Jazambi. Small Town Rips. 2 balls are better than 1. That's Ranson Ryland. And we'll also leave it off with Mr. One Pack, sitting at 99 subs. That was my shout out at the top of the show. Thank you all. See you next week here on Sunday Funday with episode 61. Have a good night.